Okay, in this video I want to take a look at a 250 milliliter battery powered chopper. Alright, check out a couple of images, then we'll take a little closer look. Alright, so we're taking a look at this food chopper. This is the box that it comes in. So it's 1600 RPM, so fairly quick, and it has two blades. One is already in the little container. I think it's kind of cool. They have the markings for the measurements right on the side, so that makes it very simple, and it's lightweight as far as, you know, it's not cumbersome, but it has a nice heft to it, so it feels like it's in really good quality as far as the motor, battery, and everything is concerned. It doesn't feel hollow. I guess that's the best way to put it. You have a charging port here on the back. Beautiful thing about this, Type-C, one of the newer standards that are becoming most common, so that's really good because a lot of people are going to start having these around as opposed to the older, as it fades out of use, micro USB. So that's pretty cool. It's also a decent length, so you don't have to worry too much about that. You have this little cleaning brush that's included, which you can use, but I find one of the easiest ways to clean this type device is to just put a little bit of soap and water in there and run that and let it kind of spin up and clean itself out. If you have any major stuff stuck, you may have to use the brush, but for the most part, you can clean it just by doing the soap and water spin cycle, if you will. So, very carefully, it has this 3-piece blade set here. And this one is slightly different. So this has a lock-unlock indicator, and it is keyed a certain way so that it kind of locks into place, so you know when it's open and closed. There's your little motor connection. And here you have another little 3-prong setup. There are little centerpiece, that post, that's what it rests on, and there's little rubber feet on the bottom, so very nice. This could be something that's really convenient for someone who just needs a very small little like shake of some sort. They wanted to make a little power shake or protein shake or whatever. This would probably work really well for people like that, but also good for like baby food and things like that. If you were to cut the meat into very small pieces, but then you wanted to get it really finely, I guess chicken salad has chicken in it. I don't eat it, so I don't know. But let's assume it does. It has the name, right? So if you were to cut that into very, well, not the little tiny pieces that chicken salad looks like, but small enough pieces that the processor can handle it, you could actually, you know, fire this up, run it through the cycle, and probably be good to go on things of that nature as well, as long as you do make sure they're small enough. You also have a little user guide or user manual, so if you need that, you can refer back to that. Now, as far as the sound goes, I'll turn it on outside of the thing, outside of the actual piece cup for a moment. I'm not going to leave it on for long. See how that works? Nothing. Now there's a reason for that. It's a safety mechanism. So, if you see these little pieces right here, if they're not lined up on this properly, you can't turn it on. So, get this into place, twist to lock, and it does have this nice, so it's not rounded like some, so you're not slipping around trying, especially if your hands happen to be a little bit damp. You may not be able to get a good grip on some, but this one has those little ridges that make it really easily. Now, actually turning it on, because you have to have this in place. So not super loud, but you can certainly hear it. I don't have a lot of things that I would use this for, but let's throw a apple in here and let's see what that looks like and see how that comes out. Or actually just a few pieces of an apple, I should say, because I don't want a lot of applesauce right now, but I want to show you with a couple of pieces what this will be capable of. So I'll go get an apple. We'll be right back. Alright, so we have our little garlic or food type processor, little mini processor. As you can see, I've got some chunks of apple in there. I guess maybe you'd want to make some applesauce that's completely natural instead of having any type of additional sugar or other additives. So just get this locked into place. And that was very quick. Now this top part's not dishwasher safe, but you could throw the rest in if you want. I think, again, take any chunks away that are stuck with the brush. Excuse me. Add a few drops of soap, a little bit of water, and you can clean it out like that. So if I pop this open, within just a couple of seconds, I didn't really move it around, so there may be some larger pieces, but you can see it did a really fine job of getting that chopped up. See a little bit right there. So yeah, it works quite well. And again, since it's battery powered, it's very easy to take it anywhere you need to take it. Grab a cable or use your existing cable and charge it up. Don't let it run for too long, especially empty. That's pretty much it. You know, you can turn it off and on, but don't let it run for very prolonged periods. But yeah, I think it's a really cool, useful, and very tiny compact type unit. So that makes it really convenient for singles or like baby food, for example, because babies don't eat too much. I don't think the jars tend to be small, so why make the unit larger than it needs to be if you're making that for your baby? Anyway, if you want to find out more, link below the video. Thanks for watching.